Hey guys, this is Heather, and I am here with you to kind of share or to kind of revisit, I should say, one of my original families that I started playing Sims 3 with. It's not the very first family, but it's like the second or third family that I made in The Sims. And if you probably recognize, this is the Goth house. I didn't play Cornelia, but I had my sim here, Raven. Kind of fell in love with Gunther, and there was some trouble and some drama that went on with that because, you can't help who you fall in love with, right? So, Gunther and Cornelia divorced, and Raven and Gunther got together and started their own family. And so, yeah, I will kind of go over the current members of this household with you real quick. We have Raven Goth. She is the matriarch of the family. Gunther has passed on, and you have to kind of forgive me if I do forget anything or if I end up jumping around because it has been a very, very long time since I've played this family. It's probably been about 2 years since I played this family. So, yeah. We have Darling Goth, which is the wife of Gunnar Goth, which is Gunther's and Raven's son. And then we have Gretchen Goth, the daughter. And then we have Gunther, who is the grandchild in the house. It's the son of Gunnar and Darling. And we will kind of go through the family thing here. We have Gunnar and Raven, and then we have Gunnar Goth. And then on Darling's parents' side, we have Mabel Vanderbilt and Terrence Vanderbilt. And, of course, Gunnar. And, yeah, and I just was going through this a minute ago. Here's Mortimer, in case most of you recognize that is Cornelia and Gunther's son. Apparently, Cornelia went on to remarry, let's go to him, Bo Andrews, and they ended up having a son together named Kale Goth, and I just realized that. So I was like, oh, she remarried. That's pretty good. Now I don't feel so bad, but I kind of feel bad because here's this, kind of like Mortimer's brother, and they don't even know each other. But anyways, this is the current household. Like this household never had pets or anything like that because I stopped playing this household before all those expansions came out. So yeah, and I just spent a great deal of time putting in some of the other expansions like community lots, like the Supernatural Hangout and the Elixirs consignment shop and the Seasons fairgrounds and stuff like that. So yeah, and I'm actually thinking about revisiting and like replaying this family and picking back up because I really, really enjoyed this family. I've made it to the third generation, and I can just kind of, I don't know, wore myself out on it because I was playing nothing else but this family, and I did burn out, and I did modify the house a little bit, and we will kind of tour the house. I didn't really change too much. I wanted to kind of stay true to this house because it, I don't know, represents the original Sims and the original house. I just kind of didn't want to do too much redecorating of it. I don't know why. I just felt like if I came in and changed everything, then it just wouldn't feel the same. So I left it the same for the most part. I did add, little pieces of furniture here and there. And, yeah, you can see right there is little Gunther Jr. And this is the first floor. Like I said, pretty much I haven't changed too much here because I didn't want to. I just kind of added pieces of furniture and things to it to kind of personalize it. And I did add, like, redecorate this room, and kind of, like, again, just added pieces of furniture to the place. Um, and I did retouch this bedroom. It seems like it was, I remember it being a little bit darker. And I kind of changed it up as Gretchen kind of grew up. I kind of wanted it to change as she did. And yeah. And then the top floor, I did do a lot of changing to this place because Darling and Gunner needed their own space. So I made this kind of like their suite, if you will. And I did add this little thing here to this little space. It was just kind of empty. There was nothing in it. So I turned it into kind of like a game room and added the big fish tank wall to it. And I built on a bathroom because they needed a bathroom upstairs because, it takes forever to to go room from room when you got this many people living in a house. And yeah, so this is kind of like the suite, and they are the new kind of like owners of the house, if you will. And Raven is just waiting out her years. Her husband Gunther does come and visit nightly and haunts the place, as well as the other, ancestors do. And yeah, at first it kind of annoyed me, but then I was like, oh, it's kind of like so much history to it. I don't know. I just kind of liked it. But anyways, this is kind of what I did with the place. Like I said, I didn't want to change too much of it because I didn't want to, I don't know, taint it, if you will. I don't know if that's the right word. But yeah. And this, I think I don't know where this came from. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played this, and I haven't fooled with it too much. Oh, I did change this up. I added kind of this business here. And did I do anything with the garage? No. Oh yeah, I did. I added a basement to the garage area for the sculpting and stuff like that, and try to make it seem like a kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for? Workroom, I guess you could say. And I put like a little bathroom right there. And I didn't really want to build a whole big wall. I kind of wanted to keep it kind of open because it is a tight space. So I just kind of put like a partial wall here because there's not going to be too many people here for it to matter that it's kind of opened. And yeah, I forgot about that. Like I said, it's been forever since I've played this family, so I can't remember everything about it. But I will learn. I've kind of was looking through my list of game worlds, and I seen this, and I was like, oh, I haven't played this game in so long, or this household, and I kind of started missing it. And I was like, oh, I remembered when Gunther died. It was so sad, and now Raven is, elderly, and I just don't know how much longer she's going to be with us. And yeah, so, and I can't really decide now that I got Darling in the family. I'm like, I don't know, there's something about her I'm just not feeling. And I think she was the biggest reason why I kind of lost interest in the game. Or she wasn't the main reason, but she would kind of play the reason, because I don't know, she just, I don't know, I can't explain it. Because I had kind of thought that Gretchen would kind of grow up and take control of the estate. But, yeah, it seems like Gunner ended up being the one to do it because he was older, and it was just kind of like a natural progression. Mortimer, if I recall correctly, lives over here. And it's like a mess over here now that I'm looking at it, because the there's Mortimer right there, and his wife Sophie. I have the hardest time with the terrain when I try to lay a lot down on a place that's not completely already flat. If you have any ideas on how to remedy that, because it ends up looking like a hot mess like this right here. I've worked and worked and worked, and it just, that kind of annoys me a little bit. But I got this house and lot off of the exchange, and it's been so long ago, I do think I'll be able to find it to share it with you. Unfortunately, I will try to look for it. But yeah, the house is really nice. I like it, and it's kind of like next door to his childhood home. And he didn't want to take control of the estate. He wanted to, you know, kind of move out and start his own family, in his own home and things like that. So that's why he's here. And he wanted to kind of stay close to home at the same time. So yeah, that is that. And of course, this is in case you don't know, is in Sunset Valley. And I have not played this town forever. I plopped this huge skyscraper down in here, and I'm not feeling it now. It's just completely out of place. I had put it there as soon as I got the what is that expansion that this came with? I can't remember. But yeah, and I probably will remove it and do something else with it. And it looks like I put in a dive bar here. And what else have I done with this town? It's been so long. But yeah, I put the elixirs and sundries right there. And the movie studio. And a little apartment building right there. So yeah. I'm not sure if I want to start this or not. Now that I'm here, I'm seeing how, I don't know, I would have a lot of reconstruction to do on this town because it's not really up to my standards now. Like, the big skyscraper's got to go. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you want to kind of have me pick back up on this family and do Let's Plays with it, or just give you updates, as and play on my own time but give you updates? Blah, I can't speak straight. Just let me know in the comment section below if you would like a Let's Play for this family, and I will get started on reconstructing the town and making it, a more cohesive, more attractive looking town, because right now it's just kind of like not, it's just kind of like a mess. What's going on over here? Oh, we've got Gretchen practicing her martial arts. That's right, she likes martial arts. Ah, I remember now. How is her skill in that? Yeah, she is level 6 in martial arts, so yeah. But I definitely will be playing this family regardless, but just let me know if you want a Let's Play, or if you just want updates occasionally on how they're doing and everything. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to share this family with you, and I am going to log out and pull out another family that I have here in Sunset Valley. It's a different version, and it's another family that I made that I haven't played in quite a while, probably about a year and a half. And it is I still have Gunther. He is still in this household because I was through this big Gunther phase for a long time there, where my Sims always fell in love. I always had them fall in love with Gunther because I just love Gunther. So yeah, this is he's still alive in this other town, and so I want to log into that town and kind of introduce you into them. And yeah, and then you tell me, if you'd be interested in either of them as Let's Plays, or if you're not really interested in either one of them and you want me to just give you updates on them. So yeah, I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Okay, guys, I'm back, and what was probably a split second for you is more like 15 minutes for me because I got a little sidetracked, and then I had to kind of add a couple extra lots in here. And, anyways, so this is my second family that I am debating on playing, revisiting, and this is also a goth household. In this one, Gunther is still alive. He is elderly though, and his wife is Greta Goth, and they have two kids, Harlow and Gunnar. And Harlow is the oldest daughter, and Gunnar is the young son. Of course, Mortimer also lived with us here, but then he, you know, grew up and went out on his own, and he is an investigator. I'm not exactly certain what happened to him, but we will find out. Right, here's Mortimer. He doesn't seem to be having a girlfriend or anything, I don't think. Oh, he's with Darling. Okay, in my other one, it was Gunnar who had Darling, and now Gunther is engaged, it looks like, to her. Okay, let's see. Is she got anybody? Who is this? Oh, she's got a boyfriend, Christopher Steele. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, this is my current household. Okay, we'll go through. We got Gunther here, and he is elderly. He still has, quite a bit. I think I have these guys on max life. So he has a long life ahead of him still. We have Greta, and she has 125 days before she turns into an adult. Okay, she's young. And we got Harlow, and she is a teen. And, of course, Gunnar. And this is the house I had created. I will link in the down bar below in the description box the video where I did a house tour and kind of explained a little bit about this house. It is a house that I built, but I used the floor plans that I found from the archives of the Sears mail ordered houses. So yeah, you can go check that out. It's really interesting. But yeah, this is the house and I love it. And you probably, if you are watching my Let's Play seasons, you will also see this house there because I kind of dropped it into that town as well. So yeah, those butterflies should not be outside there. But yeah, I created this family, and this was my first kind of family playing with the Generations expansion pack. And yeah, so we have a lot of generation items here, as you can see, and the teenage pranks, which Gunnar is responsible for that. I will do a brief little tour starting with the basement down here. I had started building it and doing stuff with it, and I just kind of stopped halfway through it. But we have like this little workshop here for Gunther to kind of mess around now that he's retired and he's such a workaholic and stuff. He needed something to do. So yeah, he tinkers around with potions and stuff down here. I have a little bathroom. And Harlow, she likes music. In fact, her lifetime wish is to be a one-stem band. So we brought her drums and electric guitar down here so that it's not like so obnoxious in the rest of the house. I thought she was a yeah, she's still a teen. Okay, so we got down here to the first floor, and you have the little foyer right here and the dining room. The kitchen, I absolutely love this kitchen. It is like my dream kitchen. I love the layout of it. I like that it's roomy, and you get your counters and sink here, and your stove, and all of your cooking stuff over here on this side. and I need to get rid of, or at least put in my inventory, this the kids' little play stove, because they have way outgrown it. But yeah, here I have the little laundry room, oops, and a little bathroom right here, and then this is Gunther's library, and where he puts his collectibles. And here is the living room, which is, again, I love it. It's not too much going on. It's kind of simplistic. It's not too over the top, but yeah. And right here is Harlow's bass. Is that what that is? Yeah. And her piano. And her skill in that, where is, yeah, she's getting really good in her piano. She's a level 7 in that, level 5 in her guitar, and level 7 in her bass. And drums, oh wow, she's level 5. I didn't think she was that far ahead. I could not remember that. And yeah, you have like a little bar over here. And then here's like the sunroom. This is where you can come and paint and just relax out here. The second floor, you go up, and now this is where I had trouble with the floor plan, because I miscalculated somewhere, so I had to kind of like make up for my little mistake there by adding kind of like this, come up here to this little hallway, and then I created a second little hallway to kind of take up for that. But right here we have Harlow's bedroom, and I absolutely love it. It is so girly and so feminine and youthful, and it really just suits her to a T, I think. And I just love, love, love it. And right here is the master bedroom, and again, I love it. I put their bed on like a little platform, and you have a door out here going out here to this patio, and it can come and relax and look out at the stars and the ocean. And I just love the looks and the colors. Again, I love that it's kind of like ornate, kind of richy look to this house. And then right here is Greta's little office, because she is a author. Her lifetime wish is to be a professional author, and she has to earn 4,000 simoleons per week in royalties. And let's see, where are we at on that? I can't even remember. She's level 9 in writing. Is there someplace I can figure that out? I'm not exactly certain where we're at on that. Okay, right now we are making 2,793 simoleons a week. So we're halfway there. She'll get it. She has to. She's still young enough to achieve that goal. But this is where she does her work. And then right here is the master bath. And I love this tub. It looks so luxurious. And one of the kids has pranked their sink. But anyways, we come down here, and like there's this little room right here that goes to the outer little balcony area right there. And so we come down the hallway, and we have this bathroom, and this is the kids' bathroom. And right here was Mortimer's bedroom when he still lived with us. And not much has changed. Somebody apparently has done something in here. They've got dirty clothes laying about. And yeah, so his room is left pretty much unchanged. And then right here is the kids' kind of like computer room where they do their homework and stuff like that. And right here is Gunner's bedroom. Is there any way I could turn on these lights? We'll turn on all lights. Okay. So this is Gunner's bedroom, and it's totally a teenage boy's bedroom. He is in bed asleep. And yeah, I absolutely love how I did this room. It totally suits him. He's a total boy. And yeah. So that's that room right there. And that is pretty much the house. And yeah. And I really enjoyed this family. Gunner and Harlow have gone out and they've done pranks and stuff. I remember, sending them out to do pranks to the neighbors and stuff like that. And I had a lot of fun. I really, really do love this family. And I will show you where we're at. This is in Sunset Valley. And I have them up here on millionaires uh, square. Here's what I call it, because this is where all the big mansions are at. And I plopped this down. I just remembered that. This big old house, this big old mansion up here. But yeah, we're up here on this place, and luckily this skyscraper is absent in this town, but I still want to come in here and kind of tweak it and kind of reconstruct it and add a few of the newer expansions lots in here, but I would have to like do that in edit town mode on my own time. But yeah, let me know if you would like for me to revisit and replay this family, or if you want to see me play the other goth family that lives here. I don't know who those people are, but yeah, I don't know who's living there now. Let's go down here and see. I'm not sure. Who is that? Who are you? I don't want you up there. Christopher Steele. Oh, so Cornelia is still living in this house, and that's her boyfriend. Okay, I get it now. So yeah, as you see, there's a lot that is different here. The house is not here and anything like that. So yeah, just let me know which one you would like to see me revisit and replay. And like I said, leave it in the comment section below. And I hope to hear from you. I will be playing one of these families. But I would like to know your input on what you would like to see. Again, if you want me to do a let's play with one of these families, or if you just want me to kind of just do periodic updates on them, then I will do that too. Just let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.